Yo, what's good? It's your boy KB and I'm with Carla, and this is part 2 to our Q&A question and answer. We asked you guys to ask us questions on Twitter, and we're answering them, and this is part 2, so let's get it.
Okay, so what do you guys have in common?
I think the things that me and Carla have in common are, well, number one, like we kind of do the same type of thing for a job.
Living.
We're both like on social media, so we kind of understand how each other works as far as like what we have to do as a job. Like I understand she has to do X, Y, and Z. She has to do shoots. She understands like if I have to do a brand type deal or whatever, it's like she gets that. We just understand each other. And if she wasn't on social media, it's a little bit more difficult to explain to somebody like how it works. And I think another thing we have in common is we both like to watch TV shows and movies. Like
we love watching movies. We go to the movies every other day.
We try to see every movie. And
we love going to the movies.
Another thing we have in common is we both like to eat.
Yeah.
I like a girl that likes to eat. Like I don't want a girl that like, and you know, you can watch like what you eat, but she will like never decline food from me.
Ever.
And I appreciate that because I think our best moments together are us eating and watching movies and stuff. So.
But we've been going to the gym every day.
We go to the gym every day. So.
Yeah.
I think.
So we eat a lot, but it's not like horrible stuff. No. And then we work out together. So yeah. I think
another thing we have in common is like by my lonesome, I'm not that motivated, but I think you're kind of the same way too. Like if you're by yourself,
if
you're
I'm
not
by myself, like I won't do it.
But together we kind of make a team, power couple team.
You just gotta cover it all.
I'll be covering it all. When you guys first met, what did each person have on? So what did you have on when I first met you, and what did I have on when I first? Like when we met, what did you have on and what did I have on? So I think, okay, so she's wearing leggings, zip up hoodie, Adidas shoes. She had her hair in a bun, like you have now, kind of, because it's your favorite thing to have. And she had like her suitcase, and that was her main outfit. Yeah. What did I have on?
He had these.
I came out with the what color were they?
Gray sweatpants.
You already know what's up with the gray sweatpants. You know, I had to make a statement.
He for sure had a sweatshirt on and he had his ones on.
Yeah, I love my gray sweatpants. You can't go wrong with the gray sweatpants. It was gray sweatpants season, so. Nah. You know.
Oh yeah, it was kind of cold, huh?
Yeah.
A little bit.
So I was wearing my gray sweatpants because I was trying to, you know.
Impress.
I wasn't trying to impress. I was just, they're hella
make
comfortable.
a statement? Anyways.
So that was what we were wearing.
So where does she get her vanity?
They have like an Instagram page or something?
Yes. If you follow them at Impressions Vanity.
We'll put like a title thing right here. It's Impressions Vanity. They said, were you Carla in any music video? I think I recently saw you in one. Was you in some music videos?
Yes. This was long before I met came in.
It's okay.
No, I was
some videos too.
I was in like music videos. Like the first video I was in was Low Life with The Weeknd and Future, and then the second one was I'm the Man, I think, with Chris Brown and 50 Cent.
Yeah. She said, what would we call a date? Like, what's our definition of a date? A date for me or us, I think, is going to get food. It's a date. You know, traditionally the definition of a date is like a restaurant, like a real restaurant. But you can honestly make anything a date. You can go like on a picnic. You can go to McDonald's and make it a date. It's just about how you make it a date. So for us, it's just like going to eat, going to the movies. Going to Target is a date.
Yeah.
Going to Target is a date. So there's things you can do without even spending money, technically, right? The main thing we do on a date is go eat.
And movies.
For sure. And move.
We always do that. So how did you guys do the long distance relationship? So when we first met, it was kind of hard because I didn't really know him yet, but we FaceTimed a lot. We were very, very consistent. I mean, even when he leaves, like we're super consistent when it comes to like talking to each other, checking up on each other all the time. So like we kind of have like an estimate in our minds of like when to check up on someone, and then obviously at nighttime we have like how was your day kind of conversation before we go to bed.
The reason why it works so well is just because too, like I live in Oregon, which is right above California, so it's not like I have to take a 10-hour plane ride. It's like an hour and a half plane ride, and it's usually really cheap. I think it worked because I made the effort to always like come out here at least once a month at first. So I'll come for like a couple days and go home and come back. It might be twice a month. There's a time when she told me to come just for a day because she missed me and I came for a day.
He did come for a day.
So I was really making the effort. And I think that's another reason why you probably started to like me. But
yeah, because he would honestly made a lot of effort to come out here.
So yeah, it just worked because the effort level was always there. I think if any type of relationship, if it's long distance or short, it's not hard. Just the effort level has to be developed.
Like even the smallest thing of like always thinking about one another when you're apart. Because like when you leave, I feel like
I know,
you're not calling me. It's like, you just always have to make the effort to always be on top of things.
Okay, so what songs remind you guys of each other?
When we first met, that was the song he was always snapping.
That was my song.
It was Fake Love, and every time I hear it, I'm like, that's a Kayman song.
The song that reminds me of you is Rihanna Needed Me. The song comes on and I feel some type of way because she'll act like she's like, you just another nail illness. Trying to get in it, it's just like she really goes in. And so it makes me feel a little uneasy, but that's the song that reminds me of her, is Rihanna Needed Me.
It's my song.
They said, do we roast each other? Nah, not really.
No.
I think I hurt your feelings, so. We crack jokes though, like we'll go in.
Yeah.
It won't be like a real roast, but
it won't be like we won't go on forever, but we will say something to each other.
We'll go back and forth until you get your feelings hurt.
And I'll be like, okay,
or I'll get
stop.
my feelings hurt. Or I'll get an attitude and I just won't talk to her no more. But we don't actually roast each other like, boy, Carla, boy. No.
What do you like about her culture? And are you learning Spanish?
What I like about her culture is, I think with any culture, it's like, especially when it's not the same as yours, you kind of are a rookie to it. You just don't know much about it. So, especially when I'm learning about a new culture, I'm dating somebody with a different culture, I think I just enjoy like seeing how in that culture they do certain things, like how they raise their children, how they feel about having a boyfriend. And I feel like for her, being Mexican, I learned a lot of things in a very short time because it just was so different. Number one, majority of her family speaks Spanish and I don't. Everybody speaks Spanish and I'm just waiting for her to translate. And that's kind of 99% of the time. But it doesn't ever bother me. It's just, I know like, that's kind of what you sign up for. Like every dude is like, oh, I want a foreign girl. I want a foreign girl. Well, yeah, when you date a foreign girl, you don't know what the hell they be saying. So it was a little more like than I didn't know. Like I bit off a little more than I think I could chew. I didn't know it would be like that difficult to kind of stay in the conversation. And that's the main thing about it. But I enjoy it though because it helps me like learn more about Carla and where she's from and how things are done. So
yeah,
I'm definitely trying to learn Spanish. That's a whole different story, but I'm definitely trying to learn Spanish. If you guys were not famous, what career choice would you choose?
FYI, we're not famous.
I didn't think I was saying that. This is why I'm glad I'm doing this right now, because when I was in school, like I went to college for 1 year and my major was business because I just chose it because it sounded like it was good.
I think I would probably be like I always wanted to be like a nurse.
A nurse? So she would be in what is that? A registered nurse?
Or an
RN? Yeah. A nurse?
A nurse. I don't know, I always thought it was like a...
That's a very like stable, secure
I always thought
field,
like... Well, my first thought about it was my mom would always be like either be a dentist or a nurse. And it was always between dentist or a nurse.
Yeah, a lot of girls choose to be nurses. I think they have male nurses too.
Yeah, they have male nurses. So I think I would be a nurse. Carlita, ¿nos puedes hablar en español? Love your videos, y'all are cute. Sí puedo hablar español. She's basically asking me if I can
speak Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people think that Carla's not.
I don't know why they think.
They think like she's an American. I don't want to say the wrong term. So like.
No, I think a lot of people think I'm like an Americanized Mexican, where like I know a lot of Mexicans don't know how to speak fluent Spanish and they only know English, but no, I'm fluent in Spanish and English, so.
Yeah, because you a real Mexican.
I'm a real Mexicana.
Okay. She want to be in a video so bad, so I gotta hold her like this.
What do you guys think is the most important thing to have in order to sustain a stable relationship?
I think the most important thing you need to have to sustain and have a stable relationship is communication.
100%.
That's it. It's really
Honesty.
I mean, yeah, those things, but the number one thing is like communication. Because if you communicate, it'll cover. It's like an umbrella over all the other little things. So if you communicate like, okay, I like you. These are my intentions. That's communicating to her. Okay, she knows. Okay, this is how he's gonna feel. This is how we're gonna be. Like, it just makes everything that much easier. Number one thing is communication.
Yeah.
Is this your first Hispanic girlfriend? And if so, how do you like the diversity? This is my first Hispanic girlfriend, and I do like the diversity. I kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but it's just different. It's just a whole different world.
Sure.
It's more to it than you think. Like,
a lot of people, like he said, a lot of people or a lot of guys want a foreign or a Hispanic girlfriend because they think they're fun and they're feisty, and no, they really are.
I didn't think it was gonna be easy, but man, I was stressed out. Do you guys still get randomly nervous with each other? Not anymore. I think we just know each other now.
We went past that already.
It used to be like that sometimes, but now, like, she says, I tend to get annoyed over guys. Does your girlfriend ever get annoyed with you, or do you ever get annoyed with her? She definitely gets annoyed with me. I get annoyed with her, but that's just a part of the game.
I mean, it's like...
That's part of the game, babe. It's part of the game.
I do.
You got like one hair, right? It's okay, I still love you. Okay, so where is our favorite place to eat? A restaurant that we go to the most is probably Cheesecake.
Cheesecake Factory.
It'd be low-key expensive sometimes. We eat it a lot.
We do eat there a lot. Not anymore as we used to though.
Yeah, we stopped. I was like...
Because we started cooking at home.
Yeah, but we eat a lot at Cheesecake. Shout out to the Cheesecake Factory.
Does she sleep with makeup on? And...
That ain't no real question. Y'all be hating.
No, I don't.
They think you always gotta have some damn makeup on. Look, no, she don't sleep with no makeup on. Who sleeps? You gotta be slow to do that.
Yeah, well, first it'll ruin your
skin. That's obvious. I know that, and I'm not even a girl.
Yeah, so that can't happen. I never wear makeup to bed.
Man, I'm going to the next question. They said, how long did it take for us to do it? I'm not gonna answer that.
Yeah.
Was there an instant click when you guys first met, or did it take a while for you guys to warm up to each other? I think there's a lot of nervousness, so I wouldn't say it clicked, but it definitely didn't like not click. It wasn't like it wasn't working. It just was we were nervous.
We were both really nervous when we first met.
I think that happens just because we don't live in the same area, so we're kind of like forced to really spend time with each other for the time that I was here. So we definitely warmed up to each other. There's some things that I had to work out with her and she had to work out with me. We warmed up to each other.
We got adjusted real quick.
Do you guys plan on moving in with each other anytime soon? Well, your mama don't want us to move together, so.
I mean, not.
Her mom don't want us to move together at all. I guess it's against the code, against her family code or something.
I think it's just maybe not right away, but in the long run.
We spend lots of time together.
A lot of time together.
So I would definitely move in with her. I don't know if it's gonna be soon though.
Who's the most extra one in the relationship?
So who's the most extra? Who's the most extra in the relationship? Okay, so that was part 2 of our Q&A. If you guys like that video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Smash that button, it's lit. Make sure you guys subscribe as well. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. It's at Kburton_25. Make sure you guys follow Carla as well, but y'all really got to, but you can't if you want to. At Theerealkarlaj with 2 E's. And yeah, that wraps up part 2. If you guys want to see more, let us know. But for now, yeah.
You're in the way!